Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Football Manager 2022 as we continue our Journeyman Glory Hunter run with Newcastle United. And today is the last two games of our 8th season overall in this challenge. We've got a couple things to play for. We've got the Euro 2s to play for. We're in that spot right now if we can hold on. But technically the Euro, just the regular Euros, is not out of reach. Let's get into the episode. All right, here you go. As you can see, we are in the Euro 2 spot right now. We could lose it because Everton's only a couple points behind us, but Man City's only a couple points ahead of us for the Euro propers. And I should not even look, but technically, fourth place is not too far out of reach either, if you want to be truthful. Our goal differential's looking good. We're hanging in there with these, like, anything from Chelsea down, really. Chelsea to probably Leicester, maybe as far as Wolves, but I would say Chelsea to Everton based on goal differential and points. We're in that group right now, which feels really good. I didn't think that was going to happen at the beginning of the year. Honestly, I didn't think that was going to happen in January, but we really turned things around in January. We've only played one game since the last episode. We did beat Burnley 4-2. We had a goal from Kumbola. We had an own goal from Wright, but technically our guy forced that one through, so that's okay. Bowdwin picking up a goal and Ndidi picking up a goal. So overall, we have scored at least 3 goals in every single game. Since March 14th here, except for Man City. And even going back to Bristol City, the only teams that we haven't scored 3 goals at least against are those top few teams. Arsenal, Man City, twice, obviously. So we'll see. We got Fulham today. Fulham's going to be could be a tough game for us. They're not a bad team. Could be a little bit of, we definitely should win, but it could be one of those trap games that we see at the end of the year a lot of times. We're having some injury troubles. A couple guys are getting a little beat up here and there. Then we play Tottenham, who we have taken care of business against, but they've also beaten us. So anything can happen today. Well, how did we do against Fulham last time we played them? We drew against them in a friendly. That didn't matter. We beat them 4-2 back in December. So here's hoping we could hold on and some other results go our way, because that would be really awesome just to get straight into the Euros, not even have to go for the Euro 2s. But yeah, let's get into this. Here's the team we're bringing today. We've got Conde in goal. We got Bello on the left. Singo, who's just been training outstandingly right now. 9.7 in training right now. We'll see what he can do today. Kumbola and Levi in the middle. Iglesias and Ndidi take the midfield with Vieira on the left. Lamptey coming in on the right-hand side. He's been playing outstanding on that right-hand side. Seems like we found his spot. He seems to be a much better winger than he is a fullback, at least for us and the formations we're using. And then we have Depay and Isak up front, which I just realized they have a little bit of a green line there that you can barely see for a good partnership. That's always good to see. Let's get into this, and we really need this, guys. Oh, this would be so good. This would be so good. Turn the fan noise down just a little bit. I think it's going to be a little high. Come on. I'm excited. This has been a really fun season in a lot of ways. I mean, I wish the FA Cup could have gone differently, but otherwise, this has been a really fun season, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. I want to stay with Newcastle because I'm having that much fun, but I mean, I'm pretty confident they're not capable of winning the whole league. At least not in the time frame that we want them to be. You know, maybe if we give them another 5-10 years, they could win the league, but that's too long. We can't wait that long. Within the next year or two at most is what we would need to get some sort of result from before we move on to the next country, right? And so I think at most we have one more year with Newcastle, because if we can't get an FA Cup or Euro Cup win with them next year, then I don't think we can't keep sticking around. And even then, oh my goodness, giving up an easy goal. That was dumb. Oh, I hate when we do dumb things. Oh, goodness. Okay. It's all right. We've gone down early in games a lot in the last few games, and then we come back okay, but that's just rough. Singo, who I said, giving him a chance because he did good in training, kind of messed that one up there, didn't he? All right, come on, guys. Shake it off. Shake it off. Told you, trap game. Trap game. And Fulham is just looking better than us today. There we go. Ndidi gets on the ball. Isak's there. He's going to get it back to Lamptey. Lamptey over Ndidi. Ndidi to Iglesias. Iglesias back to Kumbola. We're setting back up again. Bello gets it up to Isak. Isak. Oh, man. What good save. Good save. But we're going to get a corner kick out of it, but really good save. Now, we don't score a lot from the far post corners. We'll see here. Kumbola, see, doesn't quite get the right angle a lot of times, but he did at least get his head on it. I mean, we're looking like the better team, just down on the score. That's how many times has that happened? So many times. It's very frustrating. Come on, guys. Come on. There we go. There we go. Levi gets in front of that one. Does not get it to one of our guys, though. He was just trying to clear it out. I get it. But you hate to see us giving it away quite that easily. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get on this, guys. Come on. Let's play some good defense here, guys. There's Singa over there on the right-hand side. Clear that out. Clear that out. Clear that out. Come on. Come on. That was a little bit messy. We got lucky. We also got lucky there that didn't get called a penalty. Memphis with the ball. Gets it over to Ndidi. Ndidi gets it up to Isak. Isak. Oh, God. End of highlight. Come on. Guys. Oh, come on. Why can't we get into this? All right. We gotta yell at the boys. Fire them up a bit here. Told you, trap game. We are the better team than Fulham, and we are just not playing like it today. What is going on? Ah, of course. Of course. I'm gonna get a little bit fiery with them. A little bit fiery. Newcastle are enjoying this? No, we're not. No, we're not enjoying ourselves. I don't know who you talk. Oh, my goodness. Come on, stop making mistakes, guys. What is going on? Oh, don't like the way this. I'm getting too old for this, guys. Getting too old for this stress. Oh my goodness, guys. Lamptey, man, what is going on, buddy? We'll bring Kluivert in here. Haven't given him a chance to play in a while. Wow, just as I was talking about how many goals we scored per game, and suddenly this team is just destroying us right now. Let's get Iglesias out of here. We'll bring Luis in. Gotta get something, some sort of fire, some sort of spark here. Guys, come on. What is going on? Man, I was so looking forward to sticking around with this team next year. If they don't make Euros, though, Euro 2s at least, even that is just borderline not great, then I can't stick around. We have to be playing for something next year. All right, we got a corner kick coming across. Memphis with the corner. Kumbola's there. Not able to get on that one. Broyar chasing this one down. Gets deep over here. Gets it back to Ndidi. Ndidi. Back to Vieira. Vieira, come on, buddy. Back to Ndidi. Oh, there. Almost got taken away. Kluivert to Vieira. Vieira, come on, buddy. What is going on? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Cannot believe this. I'm so disappointed. I'm so utterly disappointed right now. I mean, I get it. We haven't lost our spot, but we had a chance to pass Man City for 5th and just get right into the Euros right away. And that is completely shot. Oh my goodness. How do you do that? How does this team do that? Why? Football Manager can be so frustrating sometimes. And I get real life football can be similar, right? I mean, there's nothing. I mean, it happens, but all right, we'll be right back for game number 2 against Tottenham. I don't know what we have to play for. We'll see when we get there. All right, we're back for game number 2 here, and a little bit of a correction on something I've been saying. I think it's clear-ish when you look at the rules, but I think I was misunderstanding how it all worked. The Carabao Cup, the winner of that, I guess, gets the... Okay, how does it work? I'm not exactly sure how it works, to be honest. Basically, the 6th place spot, I think, is always a Euro Cup spot. So we've actually been in the Euro propers this entire time with the 6th place spot. But if the Carabao Cup goes a certain way, which does it say here, depending on winner of English FA Cup. Okay, that one depends on FA Cup. Whatever the case is, we just got a notification that because of the Carabao Cup, the Euro Cup 2 goes to the league, which means that, I guess because the Carabao Cup winner can go to the Euro 2s, but because the Carabao Cup winner is currently a European Champions Cup team, then the Euro 2s goes to the league, and that goes down to 7th place. So we're in 6th. So as of right now, we're actually are in the Euro Cup, and we have been this whole time, and I was misunderstanding because I knew that bottom one, I was thinking the bottom one was the Euro 2s, but it's only the bottom one's the Euro 2s if the Carabao Cup goes to somebody who's up here, is my understanding. So anyway, I'm sure you guys knew that, so this is just me clarifying for myself more than anything. But so we've been in the Euro spot this whole time. If we can hold on to this spot, we will be in the Euros next year. Everton is just biting at our heels, though. Leicester is biting at our heels. So those are the only 2 teams that could mess us up. Unfortunately, we cannot get into 5th place. Would have been awesome, but not possible at the moment. We just got to hold on today. If we can hold on today, then we can get into the Euros. We can stay in the Euros. Or if we mess up today, we could completely drop out to down to 8th place. So we have a ton to play for today against Tottenham. Not going to be an easy game, I don't think. But anyway, here's the team we're bringing today. We're going to try Lamptey back here. Just give him a chance to play back here again, just to see what he does. Singo on the right, Kumbulla and Levi in the middle, Conde back here. Obviously, as goalkeeper. Iglesias, Ndidi in the midfield. Real quick, before I go too far, because it's on my mind, I've made a mistake with Andrada this year, and I'm really hoping that we have not stunted his development too much. But because we've played him as a backup, and he's a really solid backup, it does mean that we've prevented him from developing quite as much as he probably could. So what I really need to do is just get a better, just like an older or just whoever backup for next year that can just sit there and just be there available, and send him on to a loan or something like that. So a bit of a mistake. I hope it doesn't come back to bite us. It does mean we won't have him next year, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do with him. Hopefully we can get him trained up next year and kind of go from there. But anyway, Iglesias and Ndidi in the midfield, Baldwin on the left, Vieira on the right, and Gordon and Isak play up front because Depay is currently injured, unfortunately. So is David, by the way. We are starting to get those injuries, unfortunately, but we're going to see what we can do with this team and go for... Actually, no, I'm going to bring Lara in here. Really want to see Lara continue to develop because we are keeping him. And yeah, we'll go with this. Let's go. I'm tentatively excited. I was excited about the last game, and then it just fell apart. Oh, come on, guys. Let's end the season on a really high note. Really, really high note. Come on. Tottenham in their nice purple kits today. Us in our referee outfits, as usual. All right, Kumbulla with the ball. Back to, here's my problem. Here's why we lost that last game. I had the audacity to think that there was a chance we could get into the champion stuff. I mean, even though point-wise it did look like it, obviously we knew that was just not likely. There's Lara. Glad we brought him in. Picking up a goal here early. I hope he turns into somebody who's really, really good for us. If nothing else, even if we don't play him, somebody we can sell on for a whole lot of money would be really good. Lots of fans in the stands today coming out to support their team. That's good to see. They know that we're capable of getting into the Euros, which would be awesome. Should be a little bit extra money, and we need it. We need the Euros, right? Well, that's a thing, a check on the box or the list of boxes. A thing to check off. A check on the list. Whatever. You guys know what I'm trying to say. I hope. Come on, guys. There's Harry Kane. There we go. Good takeaway, Lamptey. Pushing the ball up. Glad we have you over there for right now. Hopefully, you continue to play good. Baldwin getting deep over here on this left-hand side. He's going to get across, or he's going to get over to Lamptey. Lamptey's going to get to Iglesias. Iglesias into Didi. Back to, who is that? Iglesias goes for goal. Oh! Iglesias with a really good goal there. Okay. Okay, guys. Let's keep it up. I want 3 goals in this game. We've had so many games. When we score 3 goals, I mean, it's almost a guarantee a win for us. It's what it seems like. So let's get 3 goals in this game. Put this game away. Put this season away. And get excited for next season. Good stuff. All right, there. Oh, I thought we were going to get something there. Weird highlight start, but I guess this is going to go back the other direction is what I'm starting pretty early, though. There's Singo heading it down to Vieira. Up to Lara. Lara over to Ndidi. Ndidi gets back to Lara. Come on, Lara. Oh, Lara. He might be a good player for us. Come on. He's looking good. Him and Isak side by side. That's going to be a good pairing, I think. With Depay as a strong impact sub coming up off the bench. I think we've got a good pair of strikers ready for next year. He's looking good. I mean, we haven't given him a ton of chances this year, just because, I mean, you got Depay, and Depay's playing well. There's no reason to bring in Vieira or Lara, but we need to start him more like next season, I think. Depay's getting old. We need to take advantage of the fact that Lara is playing well. Vieira gets over here on the side here. Ndidi with the ball. Oh, that bad pass, but we got a good deflection there. Is it going to go our way? Singo picks it up. Singo gets it over to Baldwin. Let's get Lara a hat trick. Lara a hat trick. Lara a hat trick. Go, 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 go. Oh, come on. There's Ndidi. Going to go for a goal. Oh. Why could we have not played like this in the last game? It might not have mattered, come to think of it, because I think Chelsea and Man City both took care of business. But nah, this is looking good. 4 goals in the first 15 minutes. Team showed up to play today, guys. Team showed up to play. I mean, I don't think Tottenham has anything to play for. So that might be, who knows what that means. That may just not even be trying as hard as they should. But they've also not been playing well this season, which is crazy. Tottenham they make about $20 million more a year than us for their salary, I think. At least they did when I checked it earlier. They're up there, though. I mean, they're up there in our range, and they're just playing really, really poorly. Now, obviously, between Newcastle and Tottenham, there is no reason for us to take a Tottenham job when we've got the Newcastle job. The only job that I would chariot up Newcastle for, and I'm looking at my list just so you guys know. I write down all these things, and I take notes and stuff. Just an old notebook. The only teams I would chariot up the Newcastle job for would be Man City, Man United, and probably Chelsea, Liverpool. Although I know Arsenal's up there, but if Arsenal can do it, we can, I think. So it's really just those 4 would be the only ones I would potentially consider trading up the Newcastle job for. No, I mean, what do you say to the boys? Way to end the season. Y'all are doing amazingly well. Thank you. I mean, how can I say, anything more? Iglesias with the ball. Gets it up. Isak, go, Isak. Oh, okay. We're going to get a near post corner here. That's okay. One of our specialities. Vieira with the corner. Gets it across. There's Kumbola. Oh, you should have had that one. He was all over it. I mean, there was no one contesting him right there. He should have had that one. That's all right. That's just me getting greedy. Is there another Vieira? I keep seeing that. I realized that his first name's showing up. No? Does his first name always show up? Maybe I just haven't noticed. Usually when they show the first... Actually, no, I think they just show the first initial. When it's somebody who's got there's another team member on another team that's got the same name. Maybe he's always just been the first and last name and I just haven't really been paying attention. Levi with the ball. Gets it over to Singo. Back to Levi. At this point, we just chill, guys. We don't need anything crazy. We're just playing for fun now. There, gets it into DD. DD's got Isak over there. He got it. Oh, he's going to get it back over to Broyar on the right-hand side. Makes a good move. Back to DD. Come on, guys. Get something here. Putting in the work. Let's finish strong. Isak. Good stuff. Good to see him get a score as well. Isak, he showed up. He likes this striker partnership. He really likes the striker partnership. It works well for him. He has just played outstanding, and he's been picking up more goals since we've done it. So, yeah, expect, and unless something crazy changes, expect at least a similar formation, if not the exact same formation next year. Very likely going to keep with the striker partnership and go from there. Let's get Levi out of here. Bring LaCroix in. Honestly, we might as well just do a double sub, because why not? Let's get our yellow cards out of here. Get some of our other guys some chances to play here. All right, Vera's getting a bit tired. Although, honestly, it doesn't really matter at this point. We'll hold off on the last sub until, like, the last 10 minutes. No reason to do anything sooner. Let's bring one of these guys out. Let's bring our new guy, Morales, in. We really haven't seen a lot from him. I don't know. He's the one that has the optional buy fee for next year. I think it's like 20 mil, which probably, from what we've seen, might not be worth it. But I really need to just look at the stats more. I honestly haven't played him enough to remember. We'll go back and look at some of the stats, see if we think he's even close to being worth it, and go from there. He might not be. I'm glad about Lara. I think Lara is going to be worth it. I mean, obviously, 2 goals today. I mean, just showing up. And he's done some other good stuff. We've qualified with a win. Well done. Oh, there we go, guys. We did it. Oh, it feels so good. I didn't think this was going to happen this year. And we were not far from Man City. Would have been awesome to pass them. Still would have just been a Euro spot. But, and this does mean that Man City's going to be in the Euros next year. Which is going to be a tough team. Truth be told, I mean, had we won that game against Fulham, we would have been on 71 points. So we would have passed Man City, but otherwise nothing would have changed. We still would have been in the Euros. No, nothing else would have changed. Still would have been 1 point short of Chelsea in the championship spots. And honestly, I don't know that we want to be in the championship spots, because I don't think we are good enough to play in the Champions League, if I had to be perfectly honest. And that's not trying to undersell the team or look down on the team. It's just being realistic. I think can we maybe win a little bit in the Champions League? Sure. Are we capable of winning the whole thing in the Champions League? I don't think so. I mean, I don't see how that's possible. And so for that reason, I don't think there's a reason for us to be in the Champions League. The only reason to be in the Champions League for us would be it's another way to get back to the Euros. I think the Euros is well within this team's wheelhouse. And I mean, again, give another 5 years. I think maybe you could work Newcastle into a Champions League team, a good qualifying high-level team, but we don't have 5 years, So I think that's the difference. Is Newcastle capable? Absolutely. Is Newcastle capable of it within the time frame that we have? Unlikely, So that's all I'm getting at, I guess. All right, we got a little bit of money for finishing 6th. Not bad. We got some collective bonuses, and let's go attend this press conference. How important was your strong run of form in November to eventually securing? No, I thought we got Euros. Did I look at it wrong? Obviously, if it's still Euro 2s, then I'm completely just crazy. I don't understand the rules at all. Oh, goodness. We'll look here in a second. What is it? Oh, it is Euro 2s. Then what does this mean? You guys are going to have to edumacate me on some Euro Cup group stage, Euro Cup 2 playoff. So am I reading it backwards? Is this... Oh, well, this can't always be Euro Cup 2s, because 7th place isn't always highlighted green. 7th place has not been highlighted green, so now it's highlighted green, which I assume meant that this was the Euro 2 now, and that this is Euro Cup group stage. I'm genuinely confused. Oh, you know what? I wonder. Okay, FA Cup has not happened yet. I wonder if Man City. Okay, I think that's what it is. Correct, you guys. By all means, correct me if I'm wrong. But this is me working through the thinking because I don't know. I'm guessing if Man City wins the FA Cup, they get. No, what would they get? Would they get Euros? If Man City wins the FA Cup, do they go straight into the Euros? And that means that. No, they're already in the Euros. Maybe if Man City wins the FA Cup, they get into the Champions League, and then we get that Euro spot. But then if Man United gets it, I think. Correct me. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I may be completely wrong. I think just because the FA Cup hasn't finished, they haven't assigned the Euro Cup spot to this league. For example, if it was Norwich could get that spot, and then we would be in Euro 2s. It's not calculating, I don't think, the fact that the two teams that are in there already have the two, spots that are higher, at least Euro or higher, which means I think once it ends, no matter who wins, I think the Euro spot goes to 6th place. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, and obviously I'll find out. Obviously, by the time I see this, in fact, I'll find out before you guys give me comments. But just so you guys know that I'm trying to think through this and trying to learn. I mean, I want to get into English Premier League soccer, like real life stuff someday. Just hasn't been something I've done yet. Someday I'll get into it and I'll start learning, but it is what it is. I'm just a dumb American who only knows about football from a little bit of World Cup and watching and playing this game. So what can I say? All right. Well, it's a good season, guys. I'm pretty ecstatic. As far as, okay, so next episode is going to be our season review, which is going to be really good because we had a good season. And then obviously going through the transfer special, stuff like that. I will not be aggressively looking for a job. I'll keep my eye on the job market because if one of the really top teams in another nation shows up, I've got to take it, right? I mean, I've got to take those opportunities to grab those teams that are capable of winning all of the stuff. I'm okay with staying with Newcastle, and that is my current plan, is to stay with Newcastle. And we're going to stay with Newcastle one more year. That's it. We can't do more than a year. So one more year, we'll stay with Newcastle. And unless by some miracle we're like second place in the league and like competing and just barely miss out on the league win by like a point or two or something crazy like that, well, then maybe I stick around because then it's obviously possible for Newcastle to win the whole thing. So anyway, so that's the process. As far as transfer special stuff, definitely anybody from here down is up for pushing on, other than Andrada. Andrada stays because we just need to get him out and get him some game time somewhere else. Because he's going to be a good long-term thing for us. Bowden, I think we move on probably. Kluivert, I think we move on. Morales, I don't think we grab. I'll dig into him a little bit more. Because he's a special case, I think. And then Masters, I think we need to move on. So I think these 5 down here below, we probably move on. Potentially some of these guys, unlikely, honestly. I think these guys are going to be good enough. So I think it's really just these bottom few. And then anybody that just really gets us a ton of money that is maybe worth selling on because we suddenly just made a whole bunch of bank on them and it's going to help our financial situation, things like that. Those will be our things, our conditionalities. We'll talk through that in the transfer special. But I'm excited, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the season as much as I have. I mean, just from basically February on, night and day. Just been such a good season from that point on. What can we do next year? We'll find out. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to our first channel member ever, Telrenar. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.